welcome back to Your Hour. Hal Ottaway joins me now, and he is with the Wichita Postcard Club. I'll
There
get
you
that
go.
out in a minute. And you have an event coming up this weekend.
We do. We do. It's this Saturday and Sunday. And Saturday it'll be from 9 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock in the evening. And then on Sunday we'll be there from 10 o'clock in the morning until 4 p.m.
And it's at the All Saints Gymnasium.
Right. That's at the Catholic School, All Saints School, which is just west of the Via Christi Hospital on Harry. And I always tell people it's kind of at the crossroads of Hillside and Harry, and we're in the northeast segment. But it's
Okay.
on a street called Grand, which is just the first street north of Harry on Hillside.
Okay.
And you can turn right. We'll have signs out and everything, but it's free admission, it's free parking. We have lunch and foodstuffs provided by, or for sale there by the Knights of Columbus. We have exhibits. We have 31 postcard dealers from all over the country who come, and I mean all over, California, Connecticut, Delaware, and
Yeah.
so forth. But they come here, and we're centrally located, obviously, and it's just become a big thing. And this is 41 years that
Wow.
we've been doing it. And
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
We're happy.
So, what kinds of postcards are these people bringing? I mean, are they just
Well, a big, we fill the spectrum, so to speak, but there are greeting cards like all of the holidays, including Halloween and Labor Day and Groundhog Day. There are even postcards for that kind of a holiday. Then there are a lot of the view cards where we talk about, greetings from Wichita or Conway Springs or any town. And it's just a wonderful way to document the growth of a community, what they had, their schools, their churches, if they had a university or college, all kinds of advertising for industries and
Yeah.
shops and so forth that
Sure.
for there in the area. We're right here at the corner of Broadway and Lincoln, and there's the Broadway Mortuary
Right.
across the street. And they had a wonderful, I should have brought that maybe next time, but a postcard showing this gigantic, long hearse that they put on a postcard, and obviously must have used it in some kind of mailing promotion. But
Wild.
that's something that was done probably in the 40s, maybe right after the war. But
Well, and you mentioned before the show, you mentioned the idea that, with people taking pictures with their cell phones all the time anymore, there's not the big demand for postcards.
well,
there
that's
used
for
to
new
be.
postcards. Now
Yeah.
that leaves the older ones for us to collect and to study. And I've collected Wichita postcards for 30, 40 years, or more than that, really. But I'm always finding new ones that
Are ya?
I've never seen before. And
Where do you find them?
well, I find them online on like at eBay.
Okay.
And I also come to postcard shows. Ours is not the only postcard show in the country, but it's the only one in Kansas. The closest one is in the summer, another one in Kansas City.
Okay.
But the people just come here from all over the country, and they like our friendliness. They like the big expanse of good restaurants here
Sure.
at friendly prices, and so it's a fun time for
Well,
people.
that's
Yes.
very cool.
Yes.
Well, and I would imagine that do some people come in with postcards that might have writing on them, like,
That's
someone has
true.
written a note?
Sure, or I stayed here in this room last night,
Yeah.
things like that for a motel or a hotel card. But writing on the front or postmark on the back or stamps used on the back, these appeal to different kinds of collectors,
Sure.
whether they're postal historians
Uh-huh.
or whatever. But there's just a variety, an enormous variety of what's available on a postcard. Products. Somebody was asking the other night about chainsaws. They had a husband who was big on, very proud of his chainsaw and, cutting down limbs and so forth. But she thought it'd be fun to make up a
Postcard.
grouping of advertising for chainsaw postcards. Well, that gave us all something to help her to maybe try to find.
That's funny. So that is this weekend
Right.
at All Saints Gymnasium
In Gymnasium,
at 3313 Grant.
Grant, right. Just north and a little bit east of Hillside and Herring.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Hal, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you
today.
very much.